Okay, I found a used Roomba at the Goodwill, and it's only $30, which I thought was a pretty good deal. And they have these little brushes on the bottom, and it looks like the screws have become loose, but the brush keeps on coming off. This place where you screw it right into the machine. So let's take a look at the brush down here. Okay, so here we have our Roomba flipped upside down, and we got some replacement brushes that I got with a battery, and a Phillips screwdriver, right? We need a Phillips screwdriver because that's the kind of screws they are, and a hot glue gun. So what the issue is, if we take a look down here, this is where it's supposed to bolt on. Focus here. Okay, so the thread holes seem to be stripped out, and I'm not sure. I'd probably have to take the machine apart and replace this whole thing if I wanted to fix that. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to stick some glue in there to hold the threads, and I'm going to use hot glue. It should be weak enough that hopefully I can just pull the thing back off if I need to, but maybe it'll provide enough support for the threads. See, there's a Phillips screw there that I can screw this thing down. Let's try doing this. Put some hot glue in there. Okay, we'll stick our spinner thing on and screw it in to the glue. Hopefully that glue will harden and keep our threads in there while the thing's vacuuming. Anyway, we'll check this out. It's pretty annoying here. Lost the brush again. Okay, here's a Roomba again, and we had a problem where we tried hot glue, and the hot glue didn't seem to hold it very well. It's not super strong. This is a super glue, and super glue is not super strong, but it is stronger than hot glue. And they use super glue. Sometimes they put it on threads when you want to make sure that the threads don't unscrew and lock tight, whatever, and that will hold the threads in place, and then you can actually unscrew it, because super glue has very low shear strength compared to other glues, so you can still unscrew it, and it'll hold the threads in place until you want to take the thing apart. So let's try this. We'll put some Loctite in there, and put it right in the center. Remember, you want to make sure you don't get it anywhere the thing's supposed to spin, because that would be the kiss of death. Okay, so let's just try super gluing that screw in place. Okay, and we'll let it dry, and we'll test it a little bit later, and we'll see how well the super glue holds, and see if that's a way to fix this thing so that brush doesn't keep on falling off. Okay, so we'll let that dry for a while. Looks like the super glue kind of gooped around the threads at the top up here, but didn't go all the way down very well. So looks like we'll have to try something different. Okay, here we go again, back to the drawing board. Our brush fell off one more time, and so, being an engineer, we're going to try something different. So here's a normal screw. It's kind of thin, and let me refocus here. I found a thicker screw. I wish it wasn't so long, but maybe it'll work okay. I'm going to try to stick an oversized screw into the hole. Let's see, let's take a look up here. There's our hole, and see if we can get an oversized screw to hold it in place, because maybe there was too much gap. Maybe I didn't put enough super glue on it. I'm not sure, but there we go. Wrong size screw. Let's see if we can screw that in and get it to hold the brush in place. Looks like it's screwing in. It fits in pretty snug. Not sure what that is. It might be a 440. Okay. So seems to be in there pretty tight. So we'll give that a shot and see if the brush stays on this time. Okay. Okay, it looks like the final fix, putting the oversized screw in, finally worked. It grabbed onto this cable and twisted it all up and pulled everything off the TV, and the brush didn't come off. So I think we finally have a fix. Using the oversized screw was a good fix for this guy. Anyway, this is Dr. Janes, and thanks for watching.